There's so many hypocrisies in the news, bro. Like the motherfuckers that's like out there protesting so they can open up the states and shit. All of a sudden,
man,
it's cool and shit.
They protesting with guns.
They talking shit about Kaepernick. They talking shit about Flint, Michigan. They talking shit about all the times that black people have really protested about real shit.
Real issues, dog.
And y'all motherfuckers out there like legit.
And they in the police face threatening them, fucking spitting on them, talking to them crazy, dog.
There's only one code, one thing, one rule, man, that shit don't change. And it's real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things.
Both those situations going viral in the same week. And you know the conspiracy theorists, they could be like, oh, they're trying to just make black people be so wrapped up in this because something else might be happening. Something else could be fucking happening, dog. But
we gotta handle this issue too, dog. This issue's age old before all other shit even happened.
Again, because the fact that you can even, like, let's say that there was some, like, big time, like, people running the show that really, like, pull the puppets and the strings and they're like, oh, let's give the black people this to worry about so we can do this over here. Let's say that's going on, right? I'm tired of that even being an option that you could even have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it happens so often and so much that even if that were true, you can pull that and it's just there for you. Because so many of y'all be fucking up like that even still.
I'm gonna park this motherfucker to get the f out. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, what's this, Michigan and what? Michigan and what? Ace? I'm gonna park this motherfucker at Ace. On 62nd in Michigan? Somebody come get my stupid ass. Please come get me. Please come get me. Please go get me. I'm on 62nd in Michigan. Can I just park this motherfucker and go? Please come get me. Oh. What you say?
Casket, homie.
When did he tase him? Probably just run after him and then tase him and then. I'm saying that's a good tase. Shoot at him. That's a solid tase.
And I'm like, yo, that's why I still go back to, yo, you're using this, like you're using the fears of these motherfuckers against us, and it's only really affecting us. Right. We the ones dying. I had a partner, he put up a statement, he said, dude, I jog every freaking morning. And my girl always be like, be careful when I give her jokes. Then this motherfucker gets shot just jogging. Just jogging. I'm like, bro, and every time I jog, I like
there's a fear in your mind. You gotta
that changes the complexion. And it's the fact that you have all these people and seemingly like normal situations. Both of them, John was just chilling in his motherfucking crib. You know what I'm saying? Old girl that got shot with her fucking nephew was just chilling, just doing normal human shit. Man, Philando Castile
was in his car with his child.
Dog, there's a lot of situations, too many situations of us doing the most mundane of shit that anybody should be able to live through, and we don't. And it happens every fucking year. There's a viral one, and again, when you niggas like anybody thinking deeper, so it affects me deeper because I'm thinking, damn, you're reminding me that this happens often, more often than we'll ever see be viral. Right. You can't catch them all. That's not the way viral work. You know what I mean? That's why this comes out 3 months after the shit even went down. Right. We didn't even know about this when it went down. And look how blatantly fucked up the Ahmaud Arbery shit is.
It looks like murder. It looks like vigilante behavior that should be charged and criminalized. And it looks like the Arbery family has been dealt a very sore hand of injustice. We've been working very quietly trying to lift this story up because we wanted to be respectful of the family and recognize that there was a process moving, but the process moved too slowly.
Them small towns really have a lot of unsolved crimes and unkept shit that they never talk about. Bad enough in the big cities that have that, but at least in the big cities somehow like there's enough people to where it will go viral on this note. This shit happened because a slip up happened. This would have never got out upon like this because this wasn't like your boy who went Facebook Live. This with the Ahmad situation was a pure slip up of someone seeing something they wasn't supposed to see and was able to snatch this information and go on. Because like you said, we haven't seen it in months. And your girl, from what the case said, was basically like told him not to get arrested.
No offense, Joe, but fuck them details. You know what I'm saying, G?
No, I ain't about the details. What I'm saying is that, like, in small towns, this shit happen all the time.
Yeah,
you know
I get that. I get what you're saying, and that's fucking crazy because they could get away with it way
yeah, that's
easy.
just so easy. It's so easy. Like
you can multiply him by however many.
Hundreds, dude. They live in bubbles, dog. Like small town America, that's most of the country, son. Like we live in major cities.
Right.
Bro.
So we
like,
have a whole
got,
city slant purview that's different.
All these little towns, shit, got their own bubbles, their own mayors and shit, son. Like they cover up whatever the fuck they want to cover up. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm just tired of being the target of that, and then a motherfucker have to tell me that that's normal. And I'm like, no, bro, that shouldn't be normal.
It shouldn't be normal.
And I'm tired of all these white people being quiet about it.
We can only fix this world together. We can't do it divided. I cannot emphasize that enough. We can't let the desensitivity seep in. If it's your problem, then it's not mine. It's a woman's problem. It's a black people problem. It's a poor people problem. I mean, how many of us in this room have colleagues and partners and friends from other races, sexes, religions? Show of hands. Well, then, you know, they want to break bread with you, right? They like you? Well, then, this is their problem, too. So when we're marching and protesting and posting about the Michael Brown Jr.'s and the Tatiana Jeffersons of the world, tell your friends to pull up.
When it's not a viral sensation and black people speak on this, you tell us we bullshitting. And then when some shit go down, you disappear.
Man, that's why.
And it's like, what the fuck, yo? It's like either look at this shit like we looking at this shit, or shut the fuck up when we trying to tell y'all, man, we live in a different damn America. Still, it's still in 2020, still with all the progression. Because we've made progress. I don't want to be one of these niggas saying, oh, we still... No, we're not in the same position as the 1950s and the 1960s. No, but, dog, that's almost insulting that we're smarter now as a generation and still stuck with a lot of the same fuckery from the 1950s and the 1960s. That makes no fucking sense to me.
Will, within you I see great strength and durability. For that, I endow you with the power of the mighty Mastodon.
I won't let you down, Zordon.
Jen, your cat-like agility can be attributed to your spirit animal, the saber-toothed tiger. You are the Yellow Ranger.
I can do it, Zordon!
And I'm sure your knowledge of mathematics will prove invaluable.
Actually, I'm not very good at...
Moving on, Edward, there are many reasons why I believe you embody the spirit of the Red Ranger.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I see what you're doing. I'm Native American.
Yes?
So, Native American. Red.
Maybe the Black Ranger because I'm black?
No. I made you the Black Ranger because of your spirit animal.
What about me? I'm Jewish, so let me guess. I'm green because that's the color of money?
No! You're green because you have the power to summon the Great Dragon Zord.
I can believe that?
Well, what about Victor? What color are you going to make him?
Wow. Really? Oh, well, Victor's going to be the other Black Ranger.
What? Okay.
It doesn't.
I mean, mental conditioning is a real thing.
Bro.
So powers are a real thing. Money is a real thing.
I get the root of it, dog. It's just, okay, I ain't gonna say it don't make no sense to me. It's so fucking heartbreaking and unfortunate.
Absolutely.
It shouldn't still be, but it will.
Yeah.
And it wills its way. And like you said, small time America, there's more of them than anything.
Right.
Yeah.
So by even when us big cities progress, They don't a lot of times.
A lot of the time, dog.
And they vote too.
Yeah.
My kids are gonna remember this. Their kids are gonna remember this. And I grew up with my family loving Trump. Unfortunately, this is sad to say, this is the first time that I voted.
Well, Donald Trump has a straightforward way that he communicates.
Has he ever spoke so plainly that you kind of cringed?
I understand what's behind what he's saying.
I mean, I'm mad. I've been mad. I'm one of the angry, voters that they've been discussing for the last year. Like I said, I'm just angry that the Republicans, it's like they're just milquetoast.
He says the things that needs to be said.
About what? What's important to you?
The truth that nobody else says.
He's got a little Reagan in him too, which is always a good thing.
What echoes for you about Reagan and Trump?
Just, I don't really know. I mean, I wasn't alive when Reagan was president, so I can't speak on Reagan, but...
I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay?
Well, that's the funny thing about white people, dog. Especially in towns like this that I recognize, they know the officials, they know the town elects. They go to dinner with these folks. They know them on a very strong basis. Like you said, that was a friend, you dig? Then people got high places. Even watching The Wire, dog, you can see that like there's connections to people. And those small towns where it's majority white, man, them motherfuckers had a whole meeting about that and everything.
They
dog.
told that man mama that he was really breaking into spots, and then you look at the video, he was nowhere by a house. No, how fucked up that is.
And the broad dad like he was breaking into spots.
Bruh.
I know my son, this guy, come on, dog.
Like, you gonna tell his mama that he was breaking in? Like, they told his mama he broke in the spot, and then people killed him on self-defense.
They don't care, bro.
And then his videos prove that he was in the street, nowhere near a house. Like,
and there's a way in which American and white and human become synonyms. That why can't we just treat each other as human beings? To me, when I hear it from a white person, it means, why can't we all just pretend to be white people? I'll pretend you're a white person, and then you can pretend to be white. Why don't you eat what I eat? Why don't you drink what I drink? Why don't you think like I think? Why don't you feel like I feel? God damn it, I'm so sick and goddamn tired of hearing about that. I'm sick of that. That's what it means to be human being to me. That's what it means to be white. That's what it means to be American. Why don't you come the hell over here? That's what I hear every goddamn day. And you know that I can't come over there. You know that this skin and that this hair and that this way that I talk and that I think and I feel will never, ever get included because I'm unpalatable to this goddamn nation. I'm unpalatable. You cannot swallow me. You cannot taste me. You cannot feel me because you don't want to. You think that you can survive without me, but you can't, man. You think that, hey, it'll all be fine when we just treat each other like human beings. And what that says to me is, don't be yourself. Be like me. Keep me comfortable. Connect where I'm ready to connect. Come out to my place. Or maybe I'll come down and get some artifacts from your place. That is bullshit.
When you watch it, dog, you see him jogging, and you see his other car following with a camera, and you're like, why the fuck is this car following him? And then you see him, and it stops, and it's like, that's what makes you feel like it's a setup. That's why people ask, like, who's his third man, the camera person? Because it's like, you see him jogging, and he's just doing his own thing, dog, and then you see him fighting now. And it's like, what the fuck is he fighting for? And you see him trying to fight the gun against one dude, while the fucking other person's in the, I think he's fighting the son, while the father's in the car shooting at him from the truck.
that was a man thing that the lawyer on Breakfast Club was saying. He was like, bro, he went down with a fight.
He did,
he
dog.
let him just do it.
Dog, real talk, I don't know how many times he got shot, or how many he took before he went down, but he was beating the shit out of that white man with the gun. He was like, the one he had, he was swinging a fuck locking his ass. I was like, dog, hope he dropped him, but...
We got any Karens that this is happening to? Because apparently, Karen is the same as being a nigga in America.
I don't know who started that shit.
Apparently being a Karen, is so... Karens out here are so fucking oppressed. We got any Karens being shot in the street for no goddamn reason?
Yeah. Calm down.
It's okay, I'm sorry.
He apologized.
It's my fault.
He apologized.
Yeah, I know.
And you know what? That didn't upset me. But the bitch ass hoe
Sorry.
that told me to calm down. What I'd like you to do is apologize instead of being a bitch.
You're calling me sorry, but you're calling me a bitch. So set an example.
I'm sorry. My kids can't hear me calling you a bitch.
Your window's open.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Bop.
So what, they just became like, they were tweeting about it one day, and there was like a bunch of them got together and was like, hey, let's tweet about how we don't want to be called Karen anymore.
Man, a few
Who was
of
out there calling them Karen that hard like that?
They kids. Who can't be us.
Right, because I was like, we didn't invent Karen. That was
no. We started this shit.
I mean,
we called them Becky, we called them Sally.
Yeah, we got a bunch of names for them.
Yeah, but it went
into the catalog.
Yeah, man. So no, they got tired. I mean, I don't give a fuck, honestly. When you facing shit like these situations every year, my nigga, like that's when I be looking at white people like, for real.
There's only one goal, one thing, one rule, man, that shit don't change. And it's real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things.